The number one comment I get on this channel is about naming the cat, but the number two comment I most frequently see down below in these videos is the simple question, is it a good time to buy? And to be even more specific, is it a good time to buy an investment condo? Well, as a real estate agent, I have to say,
yeah, it's a great time to buy. Nothing can ever go wrong. You buying right now is a great thing because it means I get paid, and nothing could possibly be better than me getting paid.
that can't always be the case, can it? Well, I'm going to share with you in this video whether or not I think it's a good time for you to make a purchase of a Surrey condo strictly for investment, or if I think you should wait. And I'm going to tell you all about that right after I ask you to please subscribe to the channel. I believe that education about real estate will help you grow your long-term wealth. And in return, I'm hoping that you can help me grow this channel by clicking subscribe and therefore growing my audience of wealth growers. And remember, the best way for you to help grow your real estate and outpace the market is by making sure you hit the like button. That's right. It's been scientifically proven that as soon as you hit the like button, your real estate values skyrocket. Or that could be a result of the market just going up, but it's worth a shot anyway. So if you could just make sure you take a moment and turn that thumb blue so I can get on with the rest of the video. All right. So is it a good time for you to buy? And more specifically, is it a good time for you to buy a rental unit within the city of Surrey or the Fraser Valley? Well, the real answer to that question is it depends. What I want you to ask yourself before you buy any real estate, but specifically some sort of an investment property, is how long do you plan on holding that property? My experience shows me that most investors, they think too small and they're only worried about short-term gains. Purchasing real estate is extremely expensive and ties up a ton of capital, and you should not treat it like day trading on the stock market. In my marketplace of Surrey BC, you can have absolutely stellar years in real estate, and you can also have stinker years in real estate. And if your plans are to buy a pre-sale unit and flip it before completion, or buy a fixer-upper and flip it with a renovation for a profit, you are taking on an absolute absurd amount of risk, in my opinion, and I would never recommend it. Sure, the market might 2021 itself all over again, and you're going to look like an absolute hero. But the market could also 2019 itself, and before you know it, your property that you just purchased could be underwater. That means it's actually worth less than what you paid for it. So let's go back to the question, is it a good time to buy? Well, if you're planning on holding that property for 2 years or less, the answer is no. Just don't do it. The risk involved and possible financial disaster is not worth your get-rich-quick scheme. And in my opinion, even if you own a property for 3 or even 4 years, there may be a lull in the market that I learned, unfortunately, a whole lot about owning and selling real estate through 2008 to 2014. Now, if your answer to my question is you want to hold on to that property for a minimum of 5 years and hopefully 10, well, then the answer to the question of is it a good time to buy is absolutely. It is always a good time to buy real estate if you plan to buy and hold that property for 5 to 10 years. I believe it to be a very safe and very wise move, because not only will your property purchase look absolutely amazing in 5 years, like if you go back to 2016 in Surrey, where you could pick up a 2-bedroom condo for under $306,000, but your rents will also increase in the future, helping you to cash flow better than if you buy now. And historically, here in my marketplace, you can hit a spot for 1 or 2 years where your property loses tens of thousands of dollars in value. However, ever since the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board started tracking prices, you can see that they double every single 10 to 13 years. And this all means that if you own a property for as little as 2 years, it could end up costing you just to get out. But if you own that exact same property for 10 years, you're almost guaranteed to double your money. So is it a good time to buy? Well, tell me how long you want to hold the property for, and depending on your answer, I'm going to give you a different answer. If you need help identifying investment opportunities for yourself within my marketplace here of Surrey BC or the Fraser Valley, you can book a call with me right now down below in the description with just a few simple clicks. And while you're down there, you can download our Informed Buyer's Guide. Please make sure to click the like button before you go check out another video while you're here on the channel, and we'll see you in a couple of days.